We gotta share that shit, dog.
Okay, I think we are live. Welcome everybody back to another edition of Chairgatin. I'm your host, Rattlesnake, coming at you live from Daytona Beach, Florida. Here with Dakota, the co-host, and
JKL.
Yeah,
in the flesh.
Okay, left turn Cole.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, I was looking over here.
Yeah, I know it's really confusing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm Cody, your host with the
podcast mode when you pointed at me.
When worlds collide.
When we pointed somebody. So my bad.
Left turn Cole. The crew from Left Turn Cole, who we're staying with. We're down here in Daytona Beach. Hopefully everybody can hear us.
Popping cherries.
Yeah, I'm gonna start sharing this shit so people start hopping on. Dakota, how's the weekend going?
No, just glad to have my boys down here in Daytona. We are getting it going. It's been a long week already as I'm chewing food.
Yeah.
But the Daytona 500 is tomorrow, and I can't explain how excited I am. It's crazy how quick this weekend goes by, but how it seems to take 8 years at the same time. But, dude, Chairgatin meets LTC down in Daytona. Beach life. How you boys liking it?
Beach life.
First time here. Daytona's been incredible.
Speak of the devil.
It has been
Son of a bitch.
What up, Dalton?
Dalton.
Hey.
It's been like the most point A to point B racetrack I think I've ever been to. I feel like I'm always on a schedule, and like that's weird because I feel like I usually just roll up to a track.
Like unlike Talladega, for instance.
Yeah, Talladega, you don't leave the track.
Yeah.
You live there.
Yeah. So it's both y'all's first times here, right? Yeah. Okay. So far, what are you thinking?
It's the most beautiful track I've ever seen.
Uh-huh.
Like as far as like architecture.
Yeah.
But I don't think it compares to anything else. Like it's kind of like Dega, but it's apples to oranges. But Dega is like its own thing. But this is
It's the closest comparison would be Talladega.
Yeah.
What I was telling my buddy, it's his first time, I was like, Talladega is like, if Talladega is Woodstock, Daytona Beach is like college spring break.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like they're very similar. They're both just crazy parties, but just different types of crazy parties.
And it's got a beach.
Right.
I think it's like the Kentucky Derby of NASCAR races.
I've never been to the Kentucky Derby.
It
I
reminds
haven't
me of the
either.
Indy 500.
Oh, I've never been to Indy 500. But yeah, I would say like this is like the upper class, upper echelon. Like this is legit like a big deal. It's not like yeehaw another NASCAR race. It's like the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
By the way, in the comments, let us know if the sound is okay. We have one microphone. We're hoping this works.
Hello.
If you can't hear us, let us know.
I grabbed it.
It wouldn't be
You
Left Turn
said
Cole without
something
Cody
about it,
wearing
and then I was
sunglasses
like,
at
oh, he's
night
probably gonna be
indoors.
drinking.
You like that comment?
What was it?
That's just specifically for you.
Right, exactly.
Oh, is that Turnpike?
Yeah.
I saw him in the fucking infield.
Yeah, Turnpike, come say what up, dude. What
Yeah,
the
we
hell?
saw you,
We
dude.
saw you. We know you're real. You can't fake it any longer.
I hung out with Turnpike earlier today.
Did you?
In the fan zone, I did, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well. All right. So the weekend so far, it's been pretty nuts. Truck race.
Oh man. A roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A fucking nightmare.
Yeah. I mean, you go to the
It
track.
wasn't at first.
It was very frustrating.
Yeah, it got progressively worse. We had some kind of ideas of how it was going to go with all the new names and young drivers in there. Not a
So
lot
the
of
truck race,
experience.
I didn't know, like, watching everything, I didn't know half the field. I kept seeing intros and like seeing the regulars and then being like, who the fuck is that guy? And
Yep.
who the hell is this guy?
I mean, I think, didn't you say Matt Crafton literally said something just like that?
Yeah.
He was
Matt
like, I don't
Crafton,
know any of these
He
guys.
said, yeah, I'm going to have a lot of questions tonight because I don't know any of these names on the starting list.
Yeah. I mean, and then of course just the rain when it came in.
So welcome to Daytona.
Yeah.
It rains sometimes.
Mhm.
What was it, 10% chance
Yep.
yesterday? And then all of a sudden we were like, is it fucking raining?
Did it ever actually rain, or was it just always?
It was just a big miss.
It was
Yeah.
just always a miss. And honestly, better we get it out of the way Friday night with a very mediocre truck race. Let's if that means we didn't get it tonight.
I
and we
said
don't get it
better.
Sunday,
I said better tonight than Sunday. If that's what it's
100.
got to sacrifice.
100%. Although we are saying Monday night, right?
Oh,
Or Sunday night. I mean?
Yeah,
So,
we're prepared just in case.
just in case.
Yeah.
I took off work Monday.
I did too.
I still have to figure that out.
So we'll be here. So obviously Friday night, very kind of roller coaster emotions, but Friday night
Friday night.
Did you have a good time?
I did.
Daytona Beach?
I did have a good time in Daytona Beach.
The truck race got rained out, so we went and had a nice dinner and a good little night on the town.
We didn't even talk about Hooters.
Oh, shit.
Thursday night?
Thursday night. We've been
We
here a
did-
while.
Dude, we
Yeah.
shut down Hooters.
Hooters
bro.
was a blast.
We should specify we've actually been here a lot longer than I thought.
Yeah.
Like when I was posting today, Dakota was like, "This is day 3," and I was like, "Jesus Christ!"
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I said post.
I was like,
day
"I'm not
3.
leaving till Monday." Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I feel
Or-
like shit.
We're just
Um,
now
damn
over
solid.
halfway.
So
Just
would
now.
you? Okay, so Thursday night, yeah, we all get here. I mean, so far, would you not say Thursday night Hooters has been like actually the best?
I would
thing we've
agree.
done?
I would
I-
agree.
Hooters
That
goes
was
hard.
so much fun.
It
Hooters goes
is.
hard.
It is a great tradition.
The whole group like screaming and yelling at the duels.
Right.
Yeah,
So much fun.
Cool
Yeah.
waitress.
cool waitress.
Yeah, very cool
Some
waitress.
pissed off
Cool. Is that how you would describe it?
That's how I'd
Just
describe
cool.
Just a
She
cool
was so
waitress.
She
nice.
was nice.
Yeah,
She was really nice to you.
She was very.
Dakota
she was
ruining
very
that one
nice.
girl's night.
Oh my
Okay.
god, we saw her tonight.
Did you?
Yeah, she was doing the
Did
shots
she
again.
recognize
And I
you?
was like, Dakota, look out, dude, that's her.
Jesus
What
Christ.
did you tell her again?
I respectfully told her we didn't want any more shots.
No. Be specific for our
I
audience.
told her we didn't need a shot.
I think it was with all due respect,
What up,
sweetheart.
Nick?
You've came to this table 18 times now. We're not gonna buy a shot.
I think that is exactly what I said.
Did you say take a hint, bitch? Was that something you said?
Dalton said, "Fuck Thursday night."
Yeah, he's just.
He didn't even
upset.
show up last year on Thursday night, motherfucker.
He's still.
He's talking about the
upset,
duels with
yeah.
damn Kyle.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
we
right.
should probably
Yeah,
talk
that's
about
right.
that.
Yeah, you know what? I forgot. The duels were actually pretty good.
We also had
I
qualifying.
forgot about
too.
that. Yeah.
Bowman and Larson.
We're just
took
talking about
the
ourselves.
front row, yeah.
Yep. This big week has been wild.
Is that Junior?
It is.
Junior's
yeah.
in here.
Oh, dude, he always stops by now.
Junior's an OG.
Yep, he's been become a big commenter for us as well.
Junebug Junior.
Yep.
That's what
Okay,
they're
so
talking
yeah, Thursday night obviously has become a bit of a tradition for us to go to Hooters. It's awesome for anybody that hasn't been. You can actually hear the cars on the track while you're watching the TV at Hooters, drinking beer, eating wings. It's incredible. I mean, best Hooters I've ever been to.
It's the creme de la creme. I mean, the mother of all Hooters.
Right.
This is the Hooters to be at. You know, all those girls in the pageants, they work here. The atmosphere is great. Cross the street from the track. If you don't want to, if you can't afford to go to or want to go to the duels, you want to kind of chill out and watch them.
What was it,
while still having a great
$50?
atmosphere.
Yep.
$50 a ticket for the duels. So we just kick back. It's
I spent
something
less
we,
than 50 at Hooters, by the way.
It's something we kind of discovered. Like, this isn't bad.
No,
we
it's
just
great.
started going to Hooters and watching the duels. I mean, it's the duels.
And
But-
everybody from the duels ends up
Comes to
afterwards
Hooters
coming
anyway.
to Hooters. So you're already there. It's like you killed two birds with one stone. You're there waiting for everybody to get out.
Byron
Yeah,
was just.
really?
Byron, we look up. Byron, we watched the first duel, and then walked to go to the bathroom and look over, and William Byron sitting there with his girl eating wings, and like he just raced
Little
like
Miss
15
Blaney.
minutes ago.
Yeah.
So that was cool. The duels were great. I think all last episode, all week, I've been high on the 8 car,
Yeah.
and he was sacrificed before the gods.
I mean, but he did look good, though.
8
To be
car looks
fair,
good.
it looked really good out there.
Yeah, and I think I'm still really high on the 8 car,
Mhm.
even after the debacle. But them Fords look fast.
They look so good. And honestly, RCR as a whole, who I was really hyped for going into this, has like just, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Kyle looks good. I
Mhm.
think Dylan, like you said,
To
is
be a good supporting actor.
Yeah.
And
Dylan-
he'll just cruise in the back.
exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've been watching him long enough to know exactly what he'll do. He'll cruise in the back, and if there's a big wreck, he might squeeze by him.
Mhm.
Or if not, he'll just finish like 15th, and I'll go, yeah, that's my fucking life. That's what I deal with
I
as
mean-
an Austin Dillon fan.
How many years have you been an Austin Dylan fan now?
I mean, since his rookie year,
Yeah.
coming in the Cup,
It's like
yeah.
13
I was following him in trucks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Coming up on the big old 1-0.
Yeah. Damn.
Dude.
Oh my God! I
It's
didn't
been in there a
even think
decade
about that.
now.
I didn't even think about that. Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you old bastard.
Yeah, I am an old bastard. Speaking of old bastards, we'll get to
There's some
that.
stories to be had.
Yeah, we got some stories.
Oh shit, I met Kevin. Well, dude, we're just flying past Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Thursday was like
That's
the,
still my
the
highlight of the
funnest
trip.
day.
Yeah.
Thursday was a blur, but it might have been the fun. I mean,
every day's been fun, but there were
Last-
some highlights.
last night.
No, last night was really
Thursday, we just operated on
This
our
guy.
own
Last
schedule.
That was fun.
Yeah. No, it was great. We all had a good time. What else? What else?
Do we want to talk about the racing?
Yeah, we can talk about the racing. Dive in.
Do we want to talk about after the duels, like who we thought looked good? Like who do we take? Like who do
Yeah.
we think had
Yeah.
the speed? Some super big underdogs. We were talking to Vince earlier. I'm very scared to say it, but I think Chase Elliott's got a hot rod.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Chase has looked really
Chase
good at
looked
super
good.
speedways all last season.
The 48 clearly has speed, but I don't think the driver can do it. The Fords. I mean, Eric Almirola won the duel. Chase Briscoe was up there. Kevin Harvick was up there. I don't know. Freaking BK got up there.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the biggest surprise?
Don't sleep on also Bubba Wallace. And, I mean, Daniel Suarez was running.
Yeah, he was the one that dumped the 8 car.
Yep.
Biggest surprise, I'd say, would have been, was it Christopher Bell
That's
up there?
what I was
Almost
gonna
damn
say.
won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Logano won.
I'm gonna go Todd Gilliland.
I was going to also say Corey LaJoy was up there duking it out in the duel. And usually they're waiting around, seeing what they can do. But, I mean, I thought for a minute that he was going to win it.
Todd should have won. Larson definitely screwed him over.
Yeah.
There was a big save. He had a crazy good
Yeah,
save.
he had an
on the
incredible
last
save.
lap.
That was the most impressive part, actually.
Yeah,
Was the
I thought
chase.
they were going to wad him
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, definitely did not expect that. Is this for the race from earlier?
Yeah, it's like Xfinity
Yeah.
race
Oh,
on
okay,
right now.
cool.
I just got it replaying.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, I mean the racing's good. I'm still high on the 8 car. I'm still going all in on the 8. I think RCR is already off to a great start.
Are you not worried, though, that he wrecked the car that was going to win?
He did say in practice he feels like this one's just as good as their primary.
Okay.
I think they'll
All right,
say that.
all right.
Though. They'll just say that. But I mean, just seeing that underlined decal that there's a 300.
It was the 3?
that adds 100 horsepower.
Yeah, no, okay, because I was worried you were actually going to say the opposite, because I was like, oh, no, he's got a 3 car now.
I did see.
No,
we
if
saw
this is
that
normal-
car.
I mean, if you believe in omens, I think
If
that's
this is
a big
normal, and
fucking
if this is
omen.
normal RCR, the 3 car's got something.
And I think it's appropriate that we do an episode on the 18th of February.
Damn, I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a piece of shit.
I mean, yeah, my mom says
So
that all the time.
here's a fun stat then on that note. On the anniversary, an Earnhardt got put into the wall
Mhm.
again tonight.
Was that it?
Yeah,
You just wanted to...
yeah. I just
Well,
that correlates.
Somebody had to say it.
Yeah, I'll break the ice.
Speaking of guys getting in the wall, the truck race sucked.
That old
Some
man
guys
was
ran out of
bastard.
talent.
That old man was asking for it. People are going to think I'm talking about Dale Earnhardt. Like, fuck.
God, I remember I saw a wall. That old man pissed me
But
off.
hell, what? Then we got to Saturday today. Y'all went and mingled around the ARC race and the fan zone. We went to the beach and just moseyed around in the beautiful shores of Daytona. Y'all got to see the beach where they raced, where NASCAR was founded. That was cool.
That was cool.
How was the fan zone?
It's huge.
Turnpike, I was being serious, by the way. I think Bubba is a contender. Just
I honestly think Bubba could have a shot.
Yeah,
No.
I think he's a contender.
I think that's all you can ask
I
for.
think Bubba wins. Anyway, the fan zone is actually it's pretty sick. It was huge. It was gigantic. There was a lot of walking. We watched the entire ARCA race from the fan platform.
Above
Cool.
the garage.
The garage.
Yep.
When
Yeah.
you
It's
stand
pretty
above it.
neat. Like it's like
Standing
You're not
above
gonna-
the garage is
I
really
wouldn't
cool.
recommend watching a cup race from there, but like
Right,
the
yeah.
ARCA race or something,
Yep,
it was perfect.
It's a neat view.
Yeah.
You're surprised how close you are to the
Yeah.
track. You're like the cars seem like they're like right there.
It's cool seeing the garage, like through the glass. on the
Yeah,
other
that was
side.
really cool
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
We saw the number 8 actually before they were putting it in through tech, and you
Oh.
can no longer see the 3 outline, at least on the driver's side.
Oh, cool.
They may have
Maybe the
redone it or
passenger
something.
side, but driver's side.
Yeah,
you
they
can
might have
not see
redone the wrap or
the
something.
outline.
Yeah.
We also saw like the garage decals.
Yeah, the new garage
Yeah.
decals.
Yeah,
I
those are
think
nice.
this is the first time they've done it, and it looked badass in pictures.
Yeah, it's a really cool perspective, like for the fan, because like
Yeah.
a lot of people who come here don't know like the teams per se, right? Like
Yeah.
some people they're here for whatever reason they're here for, but they know what team their driver drives for because it's all plastered up. So that's cool.
Something funny today. I don't think I've told you guys this, but when I went to get something to eat and was walking back, and Jimmy Johnson's garage was there, and they had like the sticker banner over top on the outside. This guy walks up and he goes, "Oh, it's Jimmy Johnson." I'm like a big Jimmy Johnson fan. I deserve that. rips it off the wall, sticks it in his backpack. He says, "I'm taking this shit home." Walks
Like
off.
the name. where-
Hell yeah.
There's people sitting everywhere.
Hell
There's
yeah.
Daytona people sitting there. They didn't care. He just like did it. I think he was so ballsy with it. They're like, "Yeah, he deserved it."
I've seen on Sundays.
I respect the shit out
Sometimes
of
they,
that.
I think they would like give them to people, like kids and stuff. I've never seen a guy just go snatch it off.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
I'm gonna start doing that. I respect that move.
Yeah, this is mine.
You know what? I've been a fan for. I honestly, with Austin Dillon, I'm like, you know what? I deserve this.
Yeah, I've been through it.
I've had a fucking miserable fan. Like he owes me this.
It's a baller souvenir. It's a baller move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is a baller.
Total
move.
pimp move.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time. I wish you would have got his name.
Yeah, his wife was so pissed too.
Oh, was she not?
No.
No, we'll just pretend she was.
But hell, then we went to could be the race of the weekend. We made the Xfinity race tonight, and I mean, I knew we were going to be in for a show, but that fucking Xfinity race was so good. It had a little drama at the end with the finish, but all in all, them dudes put on a show from start to finish.
The Xfinity race?
It was so
Yeah.
fucking good.
Yes, definitely. Especially now, like watching
We
it.
get like live reaction.
Yeah, instead of like
Yeah.
watching it at the track.
Yeah, just seeing the moves and the balls by this 21 car.
God.
Yeah, dude, like that was wild to see in person, let
Nuts
alone like
of
on TV.
Also, you picked
I
Hill, and I picked Allgaier. That was a great battle at the end.
yeah. So we
Yeah.
made a little bet before the race. We all had our own drivers, and Rattlesnake had the 7, and I had the 21.
I
Look how
I
fun
picked
that
the 7 specifically for that shirt. Look how cool this fucking shirt is.
Yeah, new Allgaier fan in the house.
I mean, he deserves
that 7 was sexy, but
Yeah.
I picked Georgia Boy Austin Hill, and
Uh-huh.
they duked it out the whole race.
What was y'all's picks, by the way? What was your?
I picked Cole Custer, and I should just stop doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
because
probably would have never done that.
Why would you do that?
Who'd you
Well,
pick,
he
Cody?
took Austin.
I had
Hill.
Parker Kligerman.
You
I
did?
thought that was like a practical joke. Like, hey guys, I'm picking Cole Custer.
I've done it twice now. I've done it twice.
You have.
And
Yeah.
both times we laughed. thinking
That's
it
why
was
you
a
had to
joke.
wear the bacon, wasn't it?
Yeah, I had to wear the bacon
Oh,
because of
that
this.
was the bacon.
That was
Yeah,
true.
okay, okay. Who was your pick?
Kligerman.
Oh, I watched
Okay.
y'all's interviews on that video,
Yeah.
and you're interviewing that hot chick, and I was like, God dang it, Jacob.
God dang it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good
Nice,
times.
nice.
But dude, look at the run. I mean, honestly, I think we're gonna see a stellar race tomorrow for the 500. But I'd be totally cool if they just rewrap these Xfinity cars and sent them
And
out.
ran those.
I know, right? Jeez.
I'm kind of sad that Austin Hill's not going to be running tomorrow because I think that would have been fun, maybe to see him.
Yeah, don't get me started on who's in it and who ain't.
Dude, the 50 car, I'll say, you know what? I'll say it. The 50 car does not deserve to be in. The 62 should have been in. I blame Pastrana. I love Pastrana.
Yeah.
I blame Pastrana.
Yeah, the car didn't even have suspension rolling out for the duels. And I think a drive shaft was loose.
That was
and he still made the
absurd.
damn race.
That was absurd. That was an embarrassment that he made the race, like with the clip of him just.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Connor Daly will
qualifier.
race.
You're like, oh, jeez.
Guaranteed he's seconds off the pace tomorrow.
I hope he
Guaranteed.
wins.
Shit.
Jesus.
I bet you do. I bet you do.
I do.
Who's Connor Daly?
He was an IndyCar driver, or is an IndyCar driver.
Yeah, so does he still do Indy?
He does actually.
Okay.
Is he good?
He's
Okay, that's
never-
not a good start.
Right. Okay. So he has always kind of ran for like the Rick Ware of IndyCar.
So who would be a good comparison in the Cup Series to him?
To him, oh man, that's tough. Honestly, maybe like Michael McDowell pre last season.
Oh
like,
God.
Oh. No wonder he can't make a cup.
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Oh my God. Can you imagine talking to like an Indy fan and they're like, "Hey, we're getting one of your drivers. We're really excited about it."
And
His
they're
name's-"
like, who?
and you're like, "Yeah, which one?" They're like Michael McDowell, and you go, "Oh, okay."
Oh,
You know what? Keep him.
yeah, we're good.
I got a deal for you. You can just have him.
Just have him.
Full
Listen.
time.
Listen, I used to be the biggest McDowell hater in the world.
I'm not a hater. I'm just
Last season
realistic.
though, I think he made the biggest strides in his career.
Oh,
last season.
definitely. No, he was very impressive last season. Yes, but you did say, but pre last season.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would have been like, you. Can keep
Yeah, I mean, it's been a rough career. Yeah.
The Xfinity Series race today reminded me of 2021's Xfinity Series instead of last year's. Because I remember 2021 was like a wild season.
Mm-hmm.
And last year's was good, but it just wasn't as good.
That's pretty specific of you.
Yeah.
Not last year's, but the year before.
The year before.
I thought last year's Xfinity race was really good.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't
Austin
think-
Hill won.
Austin Hill won it.
Yeah.
Austin Hill did win a lot.
No, the
We're talking about the season or
Daytona.
the race.
Are you talking about the whole season or
Yeah, the whole
just-
season.
Oh, I'm talking about the Daytona race last
Yeah,
year.
I was like,
no,
wow.
no.
I mean,
That was a really good race.
yeah.
Last year, that was the best race of the weekend. Last year was the Xfinity race. Hell, I mean, that's the best race every weekend.
Xfinity cars continue to put on a show.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Year after year, we're sitting here talking about Xfinity series, and I think this season is going to be really good. I think like now that some of these big dogs have transferred up, Ty Gibbs and Noah, like they're going to have new rivalries and new stars in the series. Custer came back down. I think he could be a threat. Hell, damn, Riley Herbst was up there battling, duking it out,
He was.
and I think he stayed out of trouble for the most part.
Yeah, he didn't wreck.
Yeah.
He didn't cause a wreck.
Right. And that
Big
is
call
a
for it.
huge improvement.
Yeah.
Did seeing that 00 car make you guys think that like we traveled back in time?
I honestly like that scheme.
Yeah,
The
that's a
scheme
good
that I
one,
was there,
yeah.
I was like, the car looks good. Can Custer do it? I don't know. But I mean, he was a big threat when he left Xfinity.
Mhm.
So I think he could be a player. We'll see what Fords are doing.
I think Ford's just so outnumbered.
Yeah.
Like if
At
there's
least
Speedway-
gives Riley to have like some
Yeah.
assistance.
Yeah.
Not that he's much of anything yet. But yeah, I'm super stoked on what we saw tonight. That race was awesome, and this just makes me more stoked for tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
What is this like what Daytona 500 is this?
65th, isn't it?
The 65th?
I think so.
Is it right? I don't know.
I don't
I just
know.
keep seeing 75th anniversary.
Yeah, I
NASCAR.
know. I was literally
So
about
I'm
to
like,
be like
well, what-
75.
Well, I
what
think
is
I think
this?
on the jacket that I saw earlier, I think it had like 65 inside of the.
Okay,
Daytona.
okay.
All right.
So,
But yeah, man, the Daytona 500 tomorrow. I'm always, even like as a kid to now, I'm always like, or even before I started coming, I was always like, the Daytona 500 tomorrow. Like, I get to watch the Daytona 500 tomorrow. But then being here, it's like, boy, howdy, I'm gonna be at the Daytona.
Boy, howdy.
I'm gonna be at the Daytona 500. tomorrow. And then especially for y'all, this being y'all's first one, it's like you get to just be like, oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
dude, I'm giddy. Like
Dude.
I don't know that I'm going to be able to sleep tonight.
Well, even like just these couple races we went to, when you walk into the place, it's like fucking goosebumps.
Yeah.
Especially, I guess y'all got to go to the tunnel today. That's all.
That
fun
was-
experience.
Yeah, that was.
And you're like,
beautiful.
oh.
yeah,
Well,
like
I mean-
the light, like
Yeah.
yeah.
I think you described it best when you're like, it's the nicest.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's so like high end
Yeah,
and nice. That's what I was trying to explain to everyone.
But
like,
when you walk into the stands on Sunday of the Daytona 500, and there's going to be 100,000 people
yeah,
there,
I mean,
and you
completely,
walk
yeah.
into the stands and like just seeing the people down there, the cars, and then the anthem, the jets fly over, and like all of a sudden the cars start pulling off pit road, dude. It's just like your hair's standing off your arms, like everybody's fucking nuts.
I'm so excited for that.
Like,
yeah.
You always the pre-race like, yeah, let's get this thing going. Yeah, they're dropping the green. Like, no, the Daytona 500 is like,
It's different.
yeah, it's breathtaking.
Yeah, it definitely reminds you of like going to a race back in the day because you actually have to sit in your assigned seat
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you will be like squeezed in.
Yeah.
It's completely full and you're just like, fuck yeah.
are you all sitting together tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Our seats are together.
yeah. You're gonna have to sit in your seat.
I mean,
Like,
we can
it's-
stay in touch. Maybe there'll be a
maybe. Yeah, you might get lucky and there's like two seats
You
in front
of all
of you.
people.
He's setting by himself.
Honestly, but that might be. Fun.
Oh, you're by yourself?
I'm literally. by
That might
myself.
be fun.
So that's more likely that there's like a seat even like catty corner to us, behind or in front. You know what I mean?
That'd
Like
be you, but that might
we
be
did
fun
that.
for
We
you.
did that last year with Samantha, with my wife.
Yeah.
She had like a ticket by herself somewhere, and we had to kind of sneak her in to our section.
Yeah.
So if you're by yourself, there's a good chance.
That's hilarious to me that like you made your wife just like sit over there.
No, I was the one that did that, and she sat with them. and then
Okay,
we
okay,
had to
I
like,
see,
yeah.
Like once the race started going, we were like,
Yeah.
because like it's a sellout. It's going to be packed.
Mhm.
I'm sure there will be some people that don't come or that had a ticket
Yeah.
and couldn't make it.
And that's what I mean. You'll see like one extra
Yeah.
seat, but like if it's like a group of people, ain't no way. Like what we've been doing, these last couple races, that's not gonna
Pissing
happen.
people off.
Dude, that old guy's in for rude awakening
I mean,
tomorrow.
look at
Oh my god.
If he doesn't like people standing,
that guy ain't gonna
if he
make
doesn't
it.
like people standing, oh god, tomorrow is gonna be.
Dude, I
terrible
hope the
for
guy, whoever's in front of him tomorrow, has way more patience than you do.
him. I mean, we can talk about it.
Let's address
I
that
kind
elephant,
of,
man.
I kind of want to address that one.
Does somebody else want to tell a story?
I mean,
I
you
can.
I feel like you
told it.
yeah. You can give us a first person.
All right, here's what happened. Old couple sitting behind us. Didn't have any issues with them the whole race. Everything seemed fine. And it was a stage break from stage 2 going to stage 3. And it's a stage break. I'm standing up, talking to everybody.
We're all having a good time.
We're all just
talking
having
to
a good
our friends.
time.
Got a
We're
good
just,
group.
Yeah, we're just hanging out, drinking beers, not being rowdy at all, actually. Being like very tame.
Compared to yesterday, yes.
That's the thing. We were actually really like tame.
I was like, we got a little rowdy at the truck race, but
Mhm.
tonight we were all kind of just hanging out.
No, it was a good group. Everyone's being chill, and this old
This belligerent.
old man, really old man that's directly behind me, just yells, "Hey, sit down!" And it's a stage break. There's nothing. There's no racing. There's nothing I'm blocking him of. And I like turn and I'm just like, excuse me, what? And he goes, "You sit."
I mean,
And
like poked you in the chest.
yeah, and I was like just taken back about the whole thing. And I just tried to I was getting upset when he did that. But I was like politely being like, look, it's a stage break. And I just was like, I'm not sitting down. Like, that's just how it is. I'm not going to fucking sit down.
Yeah.
Especially because you asked me and how you asked me. And then he goes, well, fuck you. And obviously that's when I lost it. And so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the story.
No.
Do you have any more details?
I think that's how it ends.
I look over and I didn't witness the conversation between him and this polite old man.
Polite old
And
man.
The
The grumpiest
I look over and Rattlesnake is leaned over the chair screaming at this old crippled man.
He was kind of crippled.
And he is like spitting in his face yelling. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I thought it was a joke at first, but then I was like, oh my fucking God. Like,
let's paint the picture of the scene here. His wife is like 104.
Oh,
she's
dude,
right,
those-
she
those
is
are some
tiny.
old
Old
people.
lady.
Yeah.
I don't care. Don't talk to me like that. Like, I don't care who you are. You could be the president of the United States. You can be an old fucking bitch. And I'm going to fucking react the exact same way if you talk to me like that. And that's what I said to him. I literally said, you're not my dad and you are not my boss. Like, you can't talk to me that way.
Especially during a stage break. Like, that's the dumbest time to get mad.
In any situation, don't talk to me like that.
Yeah.
Don't say, you sit, and then say, fuck you when I say, no, I'm not going to sit down because I don't fucking know you. And
I think
don't
this guy
care
was
about you.
he hadn't took his medicine, blood pressure medicine today or something. It was a huff and puff to even get up
When
there
he
to the
said,
seats.
fuck you, I lost it.
Honestly, the guy came out with the utmost disrespect. Had no care in the world for his wife's safety or anyone around him's safety.
That's the thing, man. We had like 20 people with us, and we're all like young.
You said you don't see my click.
We were all like young, like a shit ton of us. It's just them. I'm like, dude, that's insane.
We-
Like, that is insane. Do not do that.
Yeah, in all fairness, we could have totally just like beat the shit out of like an old couple.
Oh, yeah.
I look over and
Oh,
we're
we
on
could've-
Barstool. beating the shit.
The thing was, though, I didn't know any. Like, I was. in
Nobody
the race.
knew. And everybody was like, what is going on? Like, calm down. And I'm like, no, you don't understand.
Well, like, I turned around and looked at you, and you were like talking to everybody, and that's when I like came in, and you were like, you didn't even ask nicely, and I was like, what are you talking about? And he's like, you're like, this old fuck. And like, you were right at
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. And I like turned around and I'm like, you still got a fucking problem? I like could not let it go. I could not let it go for a while.
I feel like most people couldn't. Like,
What
no one
is
would be
this? What is this? Oh, there's my wife.
Oh, hey.
I already know how this whole interaction went.
Oh, God, Sam, be glad you weren't here.
Yeah, that's true.
She would have made us leave.
Yeah.
She would've made us leave.
Yeah, look, this is what she said. She said, that's going to be us at a race in 40 years. That's exactly what
Dude,
Dakota
I
said.
said that.
He was like, that's literally, he was like, Matt, you're like arguing with your future self. Old dirty bastard was probably wearing a Bowman hat and Bubba.
I don't
No,
even think he
even
knew he
worse.
was at a race.
Even worse, he was wearing a fucking New York Yankees hat. Shirt.
Yeah.
And I didn't
Yeah.
see that until they were walking away. And I
Yeah.
yelled, you carpetbagger fucking son of a bitch. Get the fuck out of here. I was like, go back to New York. I was screaming at him as he was walking away.
That's probably was an old asshole.
Yeah, fuck him, dude. I'm
Yeah.
still, I'm getting heated again. Just
Oh.
kidding. I want to go.
Because the whole
fucking-
game's hot.
Whole game. We got hot there. We got hot there for a minute.
Let's back it
All right,
down.
let's back it up a little. That's what the second time that I've almost beat up an old.
I
couple.
literally was like, this is about to ruin the whole race. And the race has been great. And I was like the race is, everything's fine right now. The race is great. We're all good vibes. I was like, this is about to ruin the whole night.
Dakota knows me too well.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was
So
like,
I was like, dude, fuck
he's
it,
like,
who
oh
cares?
shit.
And he was like, no, fuck him. And I was like, I mean,
I like turn around. No,
I go,
fuck him.
how far do you want this to go?
Oh, I
And
mean,
then when the old man was cobbling down the stairs. I was like, you literally almost killed that.
Yeah.
old guy.
And that's
you
when
see that old guy crippled walking down the stairs?
when everybody was like, "Oh, look at that poor guy," that's when I started screaming again. I'm like, "You carpetbagging fucking son of a bitch! You better keep walking."
Yeah, you better walk
Yeah.
on.
I don't care, dude. I don't care. Like,
Hard ass.
I don't care who you are, little girl, old
Oh my
man.
God.
You talk to me like
Better
that.
walk on.
That's how I'm gonna react.
Jesus, it was a nightmare.
But for perspective, Coulter, which is not here.
So
Yeah.
my buddy Coulter, who was taking a piss during this whole thing, missed everything. And so I was like, whatever. I'm not even gonna explain it to him. It's like a whole thing. And so it's a caution. And so me and him are going to the bathroom. And before I even tell him the story, I just say like, "Hey, did you have any altercations with this person at all?" And he was like, "Yeah, he was a complete asshole to me." He was like, he was talking shit about us, and Coulter heard him, and so kind of turned around just to like see if he was talking about us. And then the guy looks straight at him and goes, "Can I fucking help you?"
I just want to know what he was
And
saying.
Coulter was just like, "Okay," and just like turned back around and was like, "Well, that was fucking weird." So, and Coulter told me that story before I told him anything that happened with them. I just simply asked, "Did you have any altercations or communications with him at all?"
Dalton said you should Austin Hill that old fuck.
Thank you.
What do you think their car ride home was like? Do you think he was like, "Yeah, that fucking kid with his mustache turned around and he's looking
These damn millennials. That's probably all he was saying.
And what actually is going on is his wife going, "I can't believe I married such a fucking pussy."
It's just like you should
I
have.
can't believe you didn't kick his ass.
I spent my whole life with this fucking bitch because I put him in his goddamn place.
Yeah,
I don't care how old and senile this man is. He shut the fuck up for the rest of the race. Did you hear a word that he? No, he shut up for the rest of the race.
Yeah, I loved it. Like the rest of the race, he was like,
because if I turned around and he looked at me, I still was like, "Do you have a fucking problem still?" And he just would shut the
want
fuck
some
up.
of this old man?
Yeah, I berated him into quietness.
"Do you feel good about it?"
100%. Yeah. I'm just happy that I didn't go to jail for murder.
Yeah.
Because if I would have slapped him the wrong way, like I would have killed him.
Yeah.
Well, you're lucky you did it.
Yeah, how'd you miss the 500, Rattlesnake?
Yeah. I killed in '89.
Oh no! Immediately after this, we were talking about doing the podcast, and was it you that said you'll just call in from jail?
Yeah.
I'll call in for the podcast from jail. Yeah, that would have been the backup plan.
Honestly, that might have been a better outcome.
Yeah, that's true. It would have been better for the show at least.
Yeah.
I think what y'all said, maybe he was just like wanting to go out like one last.
So either
time.
way, don't piss off the elderly here down in Daytona. They have no fucking
Don't
tolerance.
stand up during stage breaks.
The elderly will not be disrespected here down in Daytona.
And the worst part is I'm really good about not standing up the whole race. Dakota's bad about it. Dakota will stand up, and I a lot of times I'll be like, "Hey, Dakota, like sit down, man. Like these people have been behind us."
I get so excited.
Yeah, he does, and that's fine. I'm actually really conscious about how much I'm standing in front of people.
Yeah.
That's like a
I'll
thing I
run
take
down the
pride
fucking
in.
aisle.
Yeah, and so that's like the worst part that I'm like, no, dude. Like I have not been standing this whole fucking race. It's a stage break. I'm talking to my friends. I'm gonna stand up.
Do you think he was pissed the last 3 laps when like everybody stood?
That's the thing. It's
I
like
saw
that's
him,
when
like-
people stand up.
I saw him like try to get up and he could.
That makes it
Oh,
sound
that's
bad.
sad.
That
Yeah.
makes it sound bad.
No,
This was also
this
this was
deserved
also
it.
a joke that Vince made. The Bob Barker versus Happy Gilmore.
Price is wrong, bitch.
yeah. Yeah, so that was fun.
That was exciting.
Well, not my first or last time that something like that's gonna happen though.
Well, but anyways, that transitions us into the real fight. Is who's gonna win the Daytona 500 tomorrow? Who do we got?
Yeah.
I mean, after everything you've seen, practice wise, duels, are your picks the same? Who are you betting on? Who do you think's gonna win the Daytona 500 tomorrow?
Eric Almirola.
God damn, dude! Don't ever listen to whatever the bets. Are putting out.
I actually
Because
no. You
that's-
should listen and just do the opposite of whatever he's about to
That's
say.
the way to go.
Yeah, like that's what I've noticed.
Like being
this week.
from
Watch Eric-
LTC,
watch
yeah,
Eric win tomorrow.
I've noticed that.
anything that I've said or that we post, don't listen to.
Specifically this man right here. If he makes a pick, I
Well,
go,
now, in all fairness, though, he has like slobbered on Austin Hill for a long time.
dude.
But then he didn't even fucking pick him
I could
in the
have.
one
He already-
race
he already
that he
did.
wins.
He already did.
That's the only thing he's ever done right in his life.
He
Like
won't
Austin
shut
Hill.
up about Austin. Greatest driver to ever strap into a race car.
I've
And then
always liked Austin
I'll take
Hill.
Cole Custer.
Vince yesterday, it was the truck race. I
Yeah.
said Tom Majeski was the greatest driver to ever strap in a car, and he turned around and stared at me like, "Are you fucking serious?" It took him like 5 seconds to be like, "Oh, you're fucking with me."
All right, so I wasn't the only one that had to deal with an asshole behind me.
I do think Eric will win. Really do. I genuinely.
If
do.
Not
he's
if
there at
Austin
the end,
Dillon has anything
The
to
car's
say about
fast. Yeah, you better not throw a block.
No.
that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he finally gets redemption.
No, he doesn't have the balls to get it done.
I think he'll do it.
That's his problem. He doesn't have the balls to get it done,
You
and
think
somebody
he
will
would
turn
win
his
over
ass.
Ryan Blaney?
I think he'll win under caution.
No.
I think tomorrow.
Ooh.
That's the only way he will win is under
Yeah.
caution. Because somebody will turn his ass and he'll just kind of complain about it and be like, well, you know. Like,
That was
That
a really
sounded
good
just
one.
like it.
Yeah.
That sounded just like
like, yeah, no, he doesn't have the balls to get it done. And that's why I can never pick him.
Yeah.
I think he'll take the
Okay.
Smithfield car.
Okay. I do like the under caution pick. I
Under caution.
could see that right place, right time. It's caution, no chance.
I love when
for
they
him to
race
fuck it
by the
up.
line, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's the way to.
That's
end
the way
race.
to-
Like tonight is what it is. A car was upside down for Christ's sake.
The entire backstretch, like he
Yeah.
slid so far.
Yeah,
upside
but
down.
it's like at that point the race has got to be called.
Dude, he slid for a long time.
But I
that was
hope-
wild.
I mean,
that-
really,
that
we
was
don't even
wild.
need to call the race in that point. Like they're going around, like just let the safety crew go out on the backstretch. Like they're not running through him at that point.
What? What are you
I
dying
felt
about?
bad earlier because when
Was that old man was going to need a safety crew to come up?
maybe yeah that too, but like when that I didn't know that he had flipped. All I seen was Austin Hill in front, and I went
Yeah.
yeah, and like I look over and like Sam Mayer is just like coming apart. Like people were quiet. Like, I was like, yeah, Austin Hill.
Fuck yeah!
Well, at first when it happened, I thought Allgaier was.
I
still
know
out
you were
front.
like, "Oh, he won! Congrats!" And I was
I
like, "Oh
thought
hell yeah!"
Allgaier because like he was getting sucker hold, but I
Yep.
thought by the time the caution came out earlier. Than
That's
it
the
did.
thing. The caution didn't come out.
And I didn't even know
quick
John
enough.
Hunter was down there.
I know, right?
And they were like, John Hunter. And
When
I'm
they
like,
showed
why
that
is he-
replay-
why is he even?
when they
out
showed that
there?
replay, I was like, "Oh, don't let your fucking
Yeah.
John Hunter."
I think if they get John
this
Hunter
is
that win, I was
between
gonna fucking
this is
riot.
between two guys.
Yeah.
He's not part of this.
Yeah,
I mean, he's a fucking cheater. So.
That whole race was between like Hill and Allgaier. To be fair,
Yeah.
that whole race, those two were the ones battling up front.
Back to the 500 picks. I am.
We're really good at veering away.
Yeah, so that's why I was steering the
Yeah.
shit back in the right direction.
All right.
Even after his dual debacle,
Uh-huh.
I've said it all fucking month. I said it in January.
I know who you're saying. Yeah.
The fucking 8 car is
Yep.
going to win the Daytona 500, and Kyle Busch is going to get the monkey off his back.
After 20 years of trying,
And fucking
First year with RCR.
first year
yep.
RCR 8 with the 3 under the wrap.
In a Chevy
And
with
it's
the 3
Chevy.
under the wrap. Dude,
Yeah,
wins in a 3 car.
fucking rips the panel off.
Dude,
and
Kyle
cracks.
Busch wins the Daytona 500 in the 3 car.
yeah,
technically.
technically, yeah.
All
That
the
would be
stars.
wild.
That
are
would be
lining.
cool.
That'd be wild.
And then the team rips off, and it's the
Yeah.
3 underneath.
3 cheat.
And then he gets to do
That would be
3G.
sick.
He gets out,
Actually, why
zips
do they
down
Not
his
sponsor Austin
zips
Hill.
down his
That's
fire
a good question.
zips
Wait a
down his
minute.
fire suit, and there's a 3.
Delta 8.
Oh, but still 3G.
Yeah,
Shouldn't
yeah.
the 3 be in the 3 font though?
Either way,
Well,
why
we can
can't
only
they?
go so
Why couldn't
far.
they sponsor like both? Right, like they should be like, oh, we sponsor RCR. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Like Cheddar.
But that is wild.
KFB is still my pick, and I'm standing
Yeah.
by it, and all my money's on KFB.
I think if anything, the duels should encourage you because he was doing so good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he's got it.
Yeah,
I think he's got a faster car than he's ever had at Daytona.
And he's got more teammates than he's ever had before,
Yeah.
too.
Well,
RCR's
Chevy
good at
Alliance,
Daytona, so it's definitely all right. What do you got?
So the fan of me obviously wants Bubba to win,
Mm-hmm.
but hear me out here. Badass paint scheme, kick-ass shirt design with it. Eric Jones is going to win for Legacy.
In the Guns N' Roses car.
Yeah.
I guarantee that motherfucker's up front a lot and gets fucking dumped.
That's more likely.
I bet
yeah.
that-
That's
happens.
honestly
Like with like 25 to go, he's gonna make a bad block, or somebody's gonna make a stupid.
Or Kyle
move.
Larson's just going to.
Or Kyle Larson's gonna do Kyle Larson things
Yeah.
and not be held
Yeah.
accountable.
Yeah. I would love to say Austin Dillon because as a fan, this is one of the few places I can be like, yeah, he'd probably win here. But he has not shown me shit so far since he's come here. So I'm gonna go Joey Logano.
Solid pick.
And I think that'd be a huge flex coming off the second championship.
Oh, dude,
Can he be
yeah.
stopped? And that'd be his second.
He looked
Daytona
really
500.
fucking good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
He
see
looks
any
stout.
reason not to pick
His
him.
car makes great moves. Like
I was
when he wants it
thinking
to.
Chase Elliott. You've been talking Chase Elliott, and I think that's a good pick. But I was like, you know what? No, I think it's Joey.
I think the Fords you're gonna have to beat a Ford, but
Yeah.
I also think
It's true. Yeah.
the Fords can beat themselves.
And that full head of hair is going to help him aerodynamically.
That's true.
It's
Yeah.
gonna look real fucking good in the infield when he gets out.
Well, and it's just he's more likely to get laid.
I
so
think
he'll feel better about
with the
himself.
hair-
How many kids does he have though?
3.
Yeah,
I
don't
think
he's
with
gonna
the
show
hair,
it.
he should grow it out, like grow it long. I
Could
think it'd
you
be
see
badass.
Joey?
Yeah.
Let's not overdo it.
I
Let's
think
not
it-
like one step at a time.
I think it'd be
all right?
funny. It'd be funny though.
He
He
like
grows a mullet.
just got hair.
He grows
again.
a
Like,
mullet.
let's slow down. It's not like when your baby learns to walk. You're not like, I think she'd be fucking awesome on a motorcycle. You know, like let's take it one step at a time. You know, he doesn't need a mullet yet. Like that's something you work towards in your life.
Yeah, that is true.
Handlebar Joey with a mullet.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think any of those picks you win except Eric Almirola.
Yeah, obviously that's stupid.
Okay, you do
I
know.
think Brad wins before Eric Almirola.
The worst part is when Eric Almirola wins under caution, and I was like, God damn it.
Jacob's by himself somewhere. They're like, yes!
I told my buddies this. I told my buddies.
Sitting right in front of the old man.
And he like
Sit down.
He texts the group message and nobody replies.
No one replies. It's like, so anyway, what are y'all doing after the race? Just pretend like it never happened.
I would definitely start hammering text messages.
Well, you have to. You have to. Yeah. If Joey wins, I'm gonna annoy you.
So man, the Daytona 500. I can't fucking wait. It's gonna be awesome. We're definitely gonna have too many pictures and videos to post to keep up with, but it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. We didn't want to do like a crazy long episode. There wasn't really anything planned. We just figured we're all staying in an Airbnb together. We should probably do some kind of joint show.
Yeah.
So.
We want y'all to know we were here.
Yeah, we are here.
Which, by the way, we do need to come back on your show at some point.
We need to.
Like,
Yeah.
why have we not done that in a while?
I don't know. It's
Yeah.
been. Have you ever been on LTC actually?
Yes. Yeah.
I thought you did one.
I don't think.
Yeah,
you-
I did. Yeah.
Were you?
Like
Wait,
years
yeah.
ago.
Yeah,
Like years ago.
It
Yeah.
was me and Coop.
Because I
Yeah,
think it was
yeah.
Dakota first.
Yeah.
And then Dakota
Because
was like, hey, they want you to
came on
come
Chairgatin
on.
and he was like, fucked up.
And Dakota kept
And I was
saying
like,
that.
I like him.
Dakota kept saying like y'all wanted me on, and then you came on and got drunk,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, I'm going on that show now.
Yeah,
I was-
drinking
I was-
his
yeah.
moonshine.
It was hilarious.
You said it was the rule to drink every
To
time you
drink.
comment.
Yep.
And you had to change the rule. So I feel like
Yeah, we-
Well,
we
we
got-
didn't think you were serious.
We got a lot more comments, and yeah, a lot more drunk.
Wait, so real quick to people watching, what has been your favorite race so far this weekend?
Oh, Matt
Just by the
was
racing.
only on for a Christmas. No, I think I was
It
on
was
for
before
another
Dalton.
episode.
It was before Dalton.
It was
came
before
on.
Dalton
Yeah,
did
pre
come on,
Dalton.
but I did come on that Christmas episode because, dear God, Dalton, what did he not know? Wool.
He didn't know
Oh.
what
He
wool
doesn't know
was.
what wool is.
Spell
I mean-
mayonnaise, Dalton.
It was incredible. That honestly, that was one of the best things I've ever done with y'all. Like
Yeah.
that was hilarious.
We need to do that
It was
again.
fun.
Yeah.
Next Christmas.
I was in the middle of moving too. I was like packing
Yeah.
my shit while I was on it.
Yeah.
If you remember, I was like moving around my apartment, like packing, and he was like, "What's wool?" And I was like, "Drop my shit." And I was like, "What the fuck did you just say?"
You're like, this isn't even.
Yeah, I was like, "This is my
Is that
part."
a word?
This is my
Is that a real
part.
word? Poor Dalton.
Yeah, and I think his dad was watching it, and I was like, "Mr. Good, sir, this is your son." Yeah. No, we didn't want to do a long thing, but we definitely need to come back on y'all's show, and tomorrow's gonna be fucking crazy. So
When worlds collide.
be on the lookout. Hey. Okay, hold on. Wool. Did he just Google that?
He did.
Jeez.
He absolutely copied it.
The race tonight was awesome. Yes, agreed. So yeah, we just wanted to put something together last second for y'all, something random, kind of talk about the weekend, and then, I mean, maybe the next episodes. I don't know. Maybe we'll do something again next week, and we can kind
I
of
feel like that would make
Yes.
sense.
and recap the
Yeah.
weekend
Recap?
together. Yeah,
Yeah.
A
or
late
at least we come on
LTC
y'all
episode?
since y'all were just on this one.
I'll tell you right now, I
We'll do
can't do
something.
Monday.
Well,
Oh,
we can't do Monday.
yeah.
I'm not. My plane doesn't land until
I'm-
like 9:50.
I'm with them on
Yeah.
Monday. All right, cool. Well, thanks for stopping by, everybody, and be on the lookout for both.
And enjoy the Daytona 500 tomorrow, the Super Bowl.
Do you
of
like how it
NASCAR
cuts me
racing.
off like in the middle of me saying shit?
Yeah.
Whoa, man, take it easy.
I'm
Don't sit
glad.
down.
I'm glad there's other people here now
Don't-
that can see it.
Yeah.
Anyway, be on the lookout for content. Honestly, Left Turn Colt posts way more shit than we do. So definitely follow them if you don't already. They will be posting shit. Specifically this man, I know, because I've been sitting by him and he's constantly posting content.
He's a Twitter guy.
Yeah, me and Dakota are just like, we'll post something tomorrow. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for all of our content for tomorrow. It's gonna be a great time. And yeah. Do you have anything to say? Now is a great time to say something.
Enjoy the 500.
Anyway,
All right.
All right, it was fun.
This has been great. This has been great. You know what? I'll do an outro. I didn't do an intro, so we will do an outro.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace.